Hey guys, how's it going? It's your Dokkan Tuber back with another video. Hope you guys are doing well. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Really appreciate all the support to our channel. And we're going to be continuing our Rise of the Old Gods series. And we got the Warrior class today. If you haven't checked out the other videos, make sure to do that. And let's get started. So first off, we got Stage Dive. You know how we diving. Draw a rush minion, corrupt, give it +2/+1. So this kind of reminds me of Town Crier. The 1-mana 1/2 draw rush minion, that was very strong. This card, I don't think it's going to see much play because it's good to draw a rush minion, but I just don't feel like it's necessary to have this kind of card. Obviously the corrupt effect is really good, but I don't think it's worth like trying to corrupt this and then getting the minion. I feel like you'd rather just play an actual card that does something better for you, so I don't think this card's amazing. Maybe if you discover it off of something or like something like that, it would be pretty good, but I'm not sure if you'd really run it in your rush deck, but you know, maybe you can. Next up we got Bumper Car, 2-mana 1/3 mech rush death rattle, add 2 1/1 riders with rush to your hand. So this is like your main mech in the Menagerie Rogue. And let's say you do play that Stage Dive card, this is a 2/4, or even with the Ringmasters Baton, sorry, this is, we'll talk about this card in a second. It'll buff this, and this card trades pretty well, and the 1/1 riders are kind of nice to finish off some trades or even play if you have some extra mana left over, so I think this is a really good card. Then we got the legendary ETC God of Metal, 2-mana 1/4. I'm so glad ETC is making a return. You know, it's been a while since we've had him. I didn't even own him because I don't even know how you got the old one, but they Hall of Famed him, so it's good that he's back. So after a friendly rush minion attacks, deal 2 damage to enemy heroes. So there's a lot of OTKs. You play the Broomstick, as we all know, from Shulamansa, and then you just do like a bunch of damage. So you Penflinger ETC, and then you Bloodsworn Mercenary twice, you have 3 ETCs, and then you Broom, and then you just, your opponent takes like 20 something damage. It's ridiculous, so good card. I'm not a fan of OTKs, but some people like that, so very interesting addition to the Warrior class. Then we got Minefield, 2-mana spell, deal 5 damage randomly, split among all minions. Solid control warrior card, bomb warrior, whatever it may be. 2 mana is very good for doing 5 damage. Typically you're not going to have any minions at that point, so it'll just clear like 2 of your opponent's minions, so very solid card, not much to talk about there. They've got Ringmaster's Baton, 2-mana 1/3 weapon. This is the one I was talking about. This is your menageristic weapon. So after your hero attacks, give a mech, dragon, and pirate in your hand, +1/+1. It does not include murlocs or beasts, which is important to note, or elementals and demons. But yeah, you can buff that mech. We talked about the bumper car, and if it's a 2/4, 2-mana 2/4 rush is very good. It most likely won't die, and then you'll get the 1/1 rider. So pretty strong card, especially if you buff it with like Corsair Cash. Only problem is the weapon itself doesn't do much with the 1 attack. Maybe I would have liked to see it maybe at 2 attacks actually did something, but you know, it's pretty decent. Then we got the Stagehand, 2-mana 3/2 mech, battlecry, give a random minion in your hand, +1/+1. We haven't really seen hand buffing cards be that great. I mean, the weapon's a different story because it can buff like hopefully at least, you know, 1 or 2 cards in your hand. This buffs 1 minion in your hand. I just don't see where you play this card because if you don't have a minion in your hand, which is unlikely, but it may not, it's pretty bad. And also if it buffs something that you don't want to be buffed, that could not be good. So it's a decent card. Maybe it has a place in the arena, of course, because any kind of value is important. But in standard, I don't think you can really fit this card in your deck. So yeah. We got Feat of Strength, 3-mana spell. Give a random taunt minion in your hand, +5/+5. This is a very, it's not a good card. I don't know what I was trying to say. Taunt, the whole taunt warrior thing is not that good. I mean, 3 mana, +5/+5 is awesome. But the thing is that you have to have a taunt card in your hand and then play it, which is like, this is kind of an unreliable card. That's mainly what it is, so not a good card. Sword Eater. Now this card is like complete opposite of Feat of Strength. 4-mana 2/5 Pirate Taunt, equip a War Axe basically. So that is actually crazy. I mean, 4-mana cards, the stat line would be like a 4 or 5. So obviously you're lacking that 2 attack. But it's also a pirate, so you can get buffed by Ringmasters Baton. And you can get it from Sky Raider, which is cool. And then it gives you a weapon. So you play this, trade your opponent's card, and they have to get through this, and you still have a charge of weapon. So that's pretty crazy. Or they could even go face the weapon. So this card's insane. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they nerfed to like 4 health or something, but maybe they won't. It's just a solid option for Warrior. Then we got Ringmaster Ratley, the legendary 5-mana 3/5 Battlecry, draw Mech, Dragon, and Pirate. So 5-mana 3/5, draw 3. Hopefully, that's pretty strong. I know we had the Curator, which is like 7-mana 4/6, draw like a Dragon, Murloc, and Beast or something. I think that even saw some play. So Watley, the problem is you lose the board because a 3/5 is not good enough on for 5 mana. I would have liked to see him being 4/5 or a 5/4, something like, you know, usable on the board. And that's the main problem. And let's say you have your weapon equipped, play this, then you attack, and then you play maybe like one of the rush minions from your hand that got buffed. That's not bad. I mean, he'll be pretty decent in Menagerie, not amazing, but he'll definitely be played. You can even see the baton in his hand. I just realized that. Then we got Tent Trasher, 5-mana 5/5 Dragon, Rush. Costs 1 less for each friendly minion with a unique minion type. So let's say you have a Mech and a Murloc. This costs 3. 3-mana 5/5 for Rush is pretty crazy strong. And yeah, this is a very good card for Menagerie. You can buff it with the Baton, of course, and that makes it very strong. So very solid option for Rogue. For Warrior, my bad. Yeah. So yeah, not much high cost cards for Warrior. You know, I didn't even realize we were done there. Which is very good because I was, you know, in the past few videos, a lot of the high cost cards won't see play because of how fast the meta is right now. So Warrior's getting some solid control options and like Minefield, Sword Eater, and this whole Menagerie thing with like Tent Trasher's the main, you know, reward from playing Menagerie, and then this whole ETC combo is very interesting as well. So, you know, I'm kind of excited to see, you know, how Warrior's been doing well, and hope it continues to do so in this whole tempo-based Hearthstone. And yeah, I'm excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.